Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. We're doing something just a bit different today. I am shooting on location at the beautiful White Tank Mountains, which are just about 25 miles west of where I live. I do not know why they call it the White Tank Mountains. I just know that it's very beautiful up there. I scouted it out yesterday. Never been before that point that I could remember anyway. I know there's a lot of talk when I was a Boy Scout about going up there, but I can't remember if we ever did make it up there or not. But it's very beautiful. It's a part of the National Wildlife Reserve. So this is a part of the Tonto National Forest. It's under that segment of the National Forest Registry. So just about everything here in Arizona that's a wildlife park is under the Tonto National Forest. It's gorgeous up there. It's 74 degrees, nice and cool right now. So I have about another 15-20 minutes worth of driving. So I'm not going to bore you any longer, and I'll put this on pause. Here we are, the beautiful White Tank Mountains. I was going to drive you up further, but I got stopped at the gate, and there's a fee to drive your vehicle up into the mountain area. So I didn't want to pay a fee to drive all the way up to the spot where I located just for a half-hour video shoot. So they let me park in visitors parking, and I hiked up to the closest knoll I could find. Nice area, but the spot that I had scouted was right at the base of the mountains. But there was nobody here yesterday, so I drove up without any fee. So that's neither here nor there. That money goes to help pay for maintenance and preservation of these beautiful parks. It also helps, clean up for campers. Also pays just in case there's a wildfire, heaven forbid. So thus far we've been lucky out in this area. But what's really cool about this mountain range is our Air Force out here. They train around the mountains. They fly sorties over the mountains and through the canyons and whatnot to prepare them for any type of conflict. So why am I shooting out here on location today? Well, we're going to be dialing the time machine back to 1985 to, can you guess? Well, it's up in the title, but hey, I want to have some fun. Can you guess? It is the 1985 Mountain Trooper Alpine. Yes, Alpine. I am out of breath, guys, sorry. Yeah, Alpine hit the shelves in '85. He was on the shelves until '87 when he was discontinued. His original retail price was $2.29. He was a part of the 4th series of G.I. Joe. Now, Alpine is clearly a fan favorite. Since it being October 1st, you know, I do stuff a little bit differently during October. I usually review the weird and unusual for October, but the weather was so beautiful and I'm feeling good for once. So I thought I'd come up here and shoot Alpine. I've been reserving him for this opportunity to shoot him in a nice mountain setting. If we're lucky, you might see some wildlife dart on by. I'm hiking up here. I saw a chipmunk actually on this rock that I'm sitting on. I wish I would have recorded on the way up because a coyote ran across the street and he, well, moved slowly, so he would have been on video. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this review. It's going to be weird setting up for this one. All right, so here he is, Alpine version 1. Let me pull him in a little bit closer for you. Oh, good old Alpine. He is definitely dressed up for mountaineering. He has that rope that's lashed around the front of him, wearing brown pants, green boots. He has some carabiners on his right leg, nothing on the left, but very nice sculpting all around on Alpine. Green mountaineering boots. He is wearing green gloves with these hand guards on each side to help him keep from banging up his knuckles. Nice green jacket, splashes of black. Wearing a tan t-shirt. Rope wraps all the way around the back. He has pouches on either side with a brown or a black belt going around the waist piece. On the back here, nice deep pockets. If you could see that, he has a little A-frame harness for his backpack. Wearing a mountaineering cap and goggles. Has a nice little grin on his face. So he is the yodeler of G.I. Joe. And some nice sculpted on goggles. So Alpine, sorry, I had to take him off frame to get his stand back on. Alpine was usually paired up in the cartoon with Bazooka. They were buddies. He and Bazooka were more of the comedy relief of G.I. Joe. And very popular figure for his day. He did come with quite a few accessories. One was this mountaineering pick that came with a grappling hook. There's supposed to be 2 pieces of this, but it only came with one, but they're identical. He came with this, what the card content calls the GR888 grappling gun. As you can see, there's a reel on the bottom of it where he could shoot the grappling hook, and it automatically has line attached to it. Very similar to a real world weapon, or a tool, I should say. He has this very nice brown backpack. There's a canteen attached to it, 2 pockets, and he has this nice little hook on the back to carry his mountaineering axe, or his climbing pick. Very nice. And his primary weapon is a copy of a real world weapon, the Beretta SMG 12 machine gun. Now let me pull up a picture of that for you. That is a 9mm weapon, so very compact for somebody like Alpine to carry. So let's take a look at his file card, just clipped off the back of his card back. This is the first release. There is no H1 down in the corner. So it reads Alpine, code name, or Mountain Trooper, code name Alpine, file name Albert, or Pine Albert. You get it? Albert, Pine, Alpine. Yeah. Pine Albert M, serial number 237513844. Primary military specialty Mountain Trooper. Secondary military specialty, he's a finance clerk. How about that? He's from Minidoka, Idaho. His grade is E4. He's a specialist. All right, middle paragraph. From the middle of the Fiat Dusty Snake River Plain where Alpine was born. I've been to the Snake River, actually. He could see the mountains on the horizons almost every direction, like a physical barrier between him and the world he wanted. He took up mountain climbing during college and continued as a recreational climber during his brief tenure as an accountant for a large publishing firm. The G.I. Joe team gave Alpine the most hazardous of all conditions, with Cobra shooting at him. Okay, so he's a mountaineering guy. His middle paragraph, he graduated Ranger School at Fort Benning, qualified expert M16, M14, M16, and M1911A1. Mentioned nothing about his primary weapon, but he is a Ranger, so he's another one of the special forces. Bottom paragraph is a quote. Every time Alpine scales a sheer cliff face, Python by Python, overcoming granite gravity with muscle and perseverance. He is symbolically climbing out of the quagmire of his past. So apparently he hated being an accountant. That's why we send him up first on vertical assaults. He doesn't take to being knocked down too easily. All right, so there you have it. There's Alpine and his file card. I absolutely love this figure. Definitely a favorite of mine. My friend John got him. He and I took to the desert right away and went to our favorite little fort that we made. Dug a hole underneath a tree and use that as our play area. And so Alpine was climbing up the walls of that. And here's the dangers of shooting on location. See that? I went to sit down on this rock and it's at a slope, and I slid off and scraped my hand up a little bit. But it was cool because I found this. I don't know if you can see the glint off of that. This is called Fool's Gold. It's iron pyrite. You see kind of the gold color, I hope, flashing around on that. It's commonly found out here with granite, but if you see a black vein in granite, that'll usually lead you to gold dust. So that's why they call it Fool's Gold. So before people figured out, they were claiming that was gold. So let me catch my breath here. So it's time for my favorite segment, Byron's Gripes. Alrighty, Alpine is out there if you're looking for him. Somewhat reasonable, but there are some, of course, very greedy people out there asking for your firstborn. So here we go. If you want him complete with the file card, you're looking at $29.99 to $49.99. I bought mine at auction for considerably less, so always try auctions unless you want it right away, then you pay the fixed price. And for those of you just joining, I do not quote auction prices. I only use fixed prices, and I use eBay just for the quick reference, and it's also one of the most popular sites. And I quote these prices not to pick on eBay or the individuals. I do it so you guys know what to expect when you're looking for an action figure. And I'll say if it's a good deal or if it's a bad deal. That's not for you to decide. That's what I think is a good or a bad deal. Everybody's budget's differently. I purchase on a very fixed budget. So if I say it's a good deal, I really mean it. It's a good deal. So you want one that's incomplete with the file card. He just has a very few accessories. $21.20 to $69.59 for an incomplete action figure and file card. That is insane. Just because it says G.I. Joe does not make it valuable. So you want one that's incomplete with no file card, $9.99. Not bad. You could buy his accessories pretty cheap. 2, $39.99. Again, insane. Insanely ridiculous. These prices, people think they're sitting on a bloody gold mine. No, you didn't get this out of King Tut's tomb. Why charge these high prices? And Alpine's prices are not going down given his popularity, unfortunately. There are some that are sitting fixed, and there are others where the prices are being reduced, which is nice. I like seeing people reduce the prices. It makes it easier for the 9-to-5er with a family to purchase toys to start their collection, to share with their children, to get their kids interested. So it's nuts that people are charging so much. So another complete one with a full card back, $29, deal of the day. That is fantastic. I would jump on that if I were you. To $65.90. That is pretty bloody high, if you ask me. By himself with no accessories. Gotta kind of watch out for snakes and stuff. By himself, no accessories, $5.50 to $17.99. I would go with by himself and purchase the accessories later, because even with shipping, you'll still come in way under budget. His waist piece, $2.50. Alone with a file card, $9. I would definitely do that. Not really a deal of the day, but because he doesn't have accessories, but still that's a great deal. Complete with his mail away card. He was from a Sears exclusive. So it's the card with the red back, $219.99. I'm going to call that fair, since there aren't very many Sears exclusive Alpines. It's still the same action figure, but you got the mail away card, and you're not buying it as a set. So it's fair. It's not great, but the mail away cards for Alpine are a little more harder to find. Incomplete with a full card back, $26, still pretty expensive. A full card, $18.95, just for his full card back, no action figure at all. $18.95. Having a full card back is cool, but not $18.95 cool. Carded with an AFA grade of 90. $899.99. No, I don't care if it's an AFA grade of 90 or not. If you're an AFA grader, I'll let you determine if that's a good price or not, but giving the trend, somebody marked that up really high, and there is no or better offer with that. But get this, $27.80. So he's shipping it with extra shipping. or with extra insurance, so I could see why it would be $27.80. Because when you mail a package, it's already guaranteed for $500. But if you need additional insurance, they charge you for it. But good luck getting your money back when you file claims. I've filed claims on a few things and still haven't gotten any money back, and it's been a couple years. And I'll quote the postage if it's insane as well. So his backpack, $3.99 plus $4.56 shipping. This guy is asking for a little extra money in shipping so he can make a little extra money. That's all it is. It's easily $2.57 to ship in a brown padded envelope. So these people are jacking up the prices on shipping, and that's becoming an unfortunate trend, so they can make a little bit more money. They sell the item low, but they increase the shipping rate. And that is just dishonest. If you want to sell for more money, sell it for more money. Do not try to rip us off on shipping. That really upsets me. His pick, $375 plus $350 shipping. Again, too high, $225. For that, and I did check with the post office, and that's how much it would cost. So I do that little extra research just to give you guys an idea. And of course, if it's international shipping, it's going to be a little bit more. His gun, $4.99 to $8. I would pay $4.99 for that gun all day. It's a little harder to find, but I would not pay $8 for it, for his primary weapon. That's asking a bit too much, but they are asking $1.25 in shipping. His rope gun, $5, about average. His uncut Sears exclusive card, $99.99 plus $3.99 in shipping. Again, too high of a price for shipping. And I would not pay $100 for that. That's just a little too much, even though it is an exclusive card. So I'm gonna wrap it up, get back home, get my first aid kit and mend up that wound. But I hope you enjoyed this location. It is certainly beautiful up here. Kind of give you a feel of what Arizona terrain looks like. You saw a cactus above my right shoulder there. It is gorgeous. I'll give you a panoramic shot of everything before I close. But yeah, this has been nice. I think I'll shoot on location more often. But stay tuned next week for the weirder side of G.I. Joe. I have a few things in mind. I was going to review something different today, but it was Alpine or one other vehicle, and I figured, let's do Alpine. Why not? Just because it's beautiful out right now. I don't know what next week will bring, because it's supposed to be back in the 90s again. But right now it's beautiful out here. So, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. You guys have a fabulous day. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to everyone, and always be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love and companionship. So we'll talk to you later. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, getting a drink here. One other thing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When I reach 500 subscribers, I'll be holding a giveaway for my subscribers, as well as my channel supporters. If you want to become a channel supporter, what you can do, one of three things. One, you can make a donation or a donation to the channel, a toy or action figure vehicle, or anything G.I. Joe related. You could also make a one-time or as many donations as you want on my coffee account, which would be right down in the description, as well as my mailing address. Or you could send me a payment through PayPal, and my email address will be listed at the bottom. Get on PayPal and just put in that information. Also, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I do really appreciate that. You are a huge support. This channel would not exist without you, and I honestly mean that. You guys have been awesome to me. Great group of supporters. So, yeah, that's it. Everything is said and done. I'll get this video up on YouTube. So we'll talk to you guys later. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, getting a drink here. One other thing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When I reach 500 subscribers, I'll be holding a giveaway for my subscribers, as well as my channel supporters. If you want to become a channel supporter, what you can do, one of three things. One, you can make a donation or a donation to the channel, a toy or action figure vehicle, or anything G.I. Joe related. You could also make a one-time or as many donations as you want on my coffee account, which would be right down in the description, as well as my mailing address. Or you could send me a payment through PayPal, and my email address will be listed at the bottom. Get on PayPal and just put in that information. Also, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I do really appreciate that. You are a huge support. This channel would not exist without you, and I honestly mean that. You guys have been awesome to me. Great group of supporters. So, yeah, that's it. Everything is said and done. I'll get this video up on YouTube. So we'll talk to you guys later. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.